Hey, Treasure Hunt fans, about Big D back here again with another weekly news announcement, and this is for July 16th, 2019, which marks the halfway mark to the middle of July. Wow, like, yeah, I can't believe we're already halfway through this month. Actually, oddly enough, my birthday's in 10 days. What I normally do with this, every week I put one of these up, and what I normally do is talk to you about what's coming out this week, next week, and what's coming out, anything was announced over the last week or so. At the end of the video, I'll talk to you guys about what sort of pickups I did last week, and then anything else I want to talk about. But I'm going to do a little deviation this week first, and I'm going to talk to you about some major sales that are currently going on right now that I really suggest you might want to take a look at. And then I'll get into the rest of the stuff. So right now, current sales are going, obviously, I'm sure most of you know right now that Amazon Prime is having their Prime Days right now for, was it the 15th and 16th? I looked today, I'm filming this on the 15th, so I looked today. I wasn't really impressed, although the Dark Knight Trilogy 3-pack 4K was pretty good deals, especially if you're a Prime member, you get an additional 20% off. But everything else on there was like, I don't need it, or actually, I own a lot of it. So I didn't really see anything that cool there. However, Scream Factory is currently having a sale going on right now. I don't know when it ends, but it's their Summer of Fear sale, which I bought from usually every year. This year, a lot of the stuff they have on sale, I own. Go figure. But then there was a couple other good deals on there, although this year's... the discounts didn't look as good this year as other years. I felt like they just kind of scaled it back a little bit, but there is that sale. Also, PBS is having a sale on their website currently right now. They call it the 5 for 25, and it's literally any one of their TV shows, documentaries, or whatever else they got going on. You get 5 of them, you get them for $5 a pop. And some of those things are like 30 and 40 bucks. They're $5 a pop, you buy 5. So you might want to look at that. Also, what is it? Barnes & Noble. I've told you about this earlier, but Barnes & Noble is still currently having their 50% off all Criterion and Arrow videos right now. So if you head into a Barnes & Noble, or you can go on their website, you can get 50% off that stuff. And I know they have little signups, like you can get 10% off if you're a new member, stuff like that. So you might want to look into that, because there's some great titles that are definitely out there that you definitely want to look at. And then also, Best Buy is having a little bit of a sale going on right now with some of their steelbooks. I saw that the Meg 4K steelbook was $14.99. I think was it Lego Ninjago movie steelbook was $9.99. The Matrix trilogy was like $49.99. The steelbook, the 4K steelbook, the trilogy was like. So they have a few movies that are currently on sale right now in honor of this Prime Day thing. But the biggest sale I want to talk to you about today, and this is the one I was most excited about, Warner Archives, so WarnerBrothers.com, WB.com, is currently having a 4 for $44 sale. They have, like, I don't know, a gazillion movies that are up there for sale right now, and every one of them, it's like you buy 4 of them, you get them for $11, essentially $11 a piece. Which, if you ever bought a Warner Archive, which I have before, they're 22 bucks. They never go on sale. To literally get these Warner Archive movies for 11 bucks a piece, and it's free shipping, is amazing. I don't have a whole lot of money right now, but I really want to go on there because I found like 20 movies I wanted. And I'm not joking you. It was like some really cool stuff like Joe versus the Volcano, which I was a big fan of. On Blu-ray, Judgment Night, another movie I really like. It's on Blu-ray. There's some really cool stuff up there, DVD and Blu-ray that's up there right now. I definitely recommend you check it out. It's a really cool sale. So that's all the sales currently going on right now. Let's talk about even more important thing. What is coming out to Blu-ray and DVD tomorrow? Tomorrow is a pretty decent day. There's one major title coming out, then a lot of little things coming out. So tomorrow, Criterion is releasing Clute tomorrow. So if you, as of tomorrow, you should be able to go on the Barnes & Noble website, and that should be half off. So you might want to check that out. Also tomorrow, Moon 4K with Sam Rockwell will be out tomorrow. Space 1999, the entire series on Blu-ray is coming out tomorrow. The Titans TV show on the DC Network is coming out. Season 1 is coming out tomorrow. It's only 22 bucks. I'm definitely going to pick that up on Blu-ray. I really wanted to see it. I'm really excited about it. Arrow Video is releasing the movie Chill Factor tomorrow. We have another movie coming out tomorrow called Teen Spirit. Another movie coming out tomorrow called Breaking Through. I don't know what that movie's about, but I know it's coming on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. And then a movie called Murder Rock. It's an old, it looks like it's a horror movie from the 80s, which I've always wanted to see. Apparently that's being released to the general public tomorrow. There was a special collection edition that came out a little while ago. This one's kind of just a regular release coming out tomorrow. And the big release tomorrow is, of course, Shazam, which I've already bought mine. I already pre-booked it at Best Buy, because right now, if you pre-book it right now, you get, if you pre-book Shazam, it doesn't matter if it's the Blu-ray, the 4K, the Steelbook, which I got, or the 3D version of it, you get a free month of the DC channel when you buy it. So I did that because I want to check out the DC channel, and for a free month, you can't go wrong. So that is coming out tomorrow in a lot of different formats. Like I said, there is a 3D version of that tomorrow. So if you're really into 3D, there you go. The bummer part is there is no digibook for Shazam at a Target. So boo for Target. I'm not going to be going there tomorrow for sure because I would have loved to get the digibook because I got the digibook of the last 8 DC movies. So it's a little bit of a bummer. But some good stuff coming out tomorrow. A lot. If you're a DC fan like I am, we got a couple things coming out tomorrow for sure. So that's awesome. Now, next week, which is the 23rd, we do have several titles coming out that week. First off, Arrow Video is releasing Weird Science, which I'm waiting for because that's still going to be part of the sale. So I'm going to definitely grab that. It's coming out in a Steelbook also, which is really cool. Arrow doesn't do a whole lot of Steelbooks. So that's really cool. They're coming out in a Steelbook. And I'm really excited because I grew up with Weird Science. I mean, I remember watching Weird Science. My friends would come over, spend the night, you know. It's like 12 or 13 years old. We'd be sitting down watching Weird Science because, it's, you know, it's like, ooh, we're watching a movie. You know, it was just awesome. So, also next week we have The Doors 4K coming out. The 2019 version of Hellboy is coming out next week, and that's coming out on DVD, Blu-ray, and there is a 4K and a Steelbook of that. That animated movie Missing Link comes out next week, which was only in the theaters for like a day, it feels like, and it came out. Then also we have Critters Attack. Yes, Critters Attack finally is a sequel to Critters. It's been how many years since we've seen a sequel of since Critters 4, so there is a new Critters movie coming out. Then also, this is for my wife more than anybody else, but Troop Beverly Hills is coming out on Blu-ray next week. My wife's always been a big fan of that movie, and her dad was too. And then the Universal Horror Collection, they're releasing 4 more movies in the Universal Horror Pack. We have Murder in the Zoo, The Mad Ghoul, The Mad Doctor at Market Street, and then The Strange Case of Dr. X. Those are all going to be in a pack from Universal. And then Criterion is releasing 2 other titles that week, at least 2 titles themselves. One is 1984, and the other one is Do the Right Thing. And again, Do the Right Thing is actually in a digibook, believe it or not. And again, if you wait till then to get it, you should be able to get it for half off the Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble. So those are good stuff, because it'll be $40 at the end of July. When the sale ends, all Criterion movies, minimum $40. So that's pretty cool. And then the big title coming out next week, and I'm really excited about, is Alita Battle Angel. Finally, that thing was out like in February this year. It took a long time for this to come out. There is a special Steelbook edition at Best Buy, of course. It's going to be out in 4K and Blu-ray as well. You know, I also didn't say this too, and I'm really sorry about that. So for this week, where you should be able to find some of these movies, Shazam, you'll be able to find it everywhere. Clute, I'm not really sure. Probably Barnes & Noble, most likely online. Moon 4K, you should be able to find that anywhere that usually sells 4K titles. Space 1999, that's a Scream Factory thing. You probably have to buy from Scream Factory or Amazon. Teen Titans, I know for a fact it's at Best Buy, the Teen Titans TV show. And I'm sure you'll be able to find a few other places. Chill Factor from Arrow, you're going to have to get it off of Arrow's website, or probably you could get it from Barnes & Noble too. Teen Spirit will be everywhere. I know Best Buy's going to have it. Breaking Through and Murder Rock, I know Breaking Through will be everywhere because I've seen advertisements for it. Murder Rock, I think you're going to get it off of Amazon. So with all that being said, which felt like a lot, now we're talking about announcements. So there was some announcement this week. I'm pretty excited about it. Mill Creek is releasing the entire Ultraman and Ultra Q series on Blu-ray, coming out October 15th. That's really cool. I was kind of a fan of Ultraman when I was a kid. Let's see here. The Stand is being released to Blu-ray. The original miniseries from the 80s, which I absolutely love and adore. I watch it every year. It is coming out. It's been remastered. It's coming out on Blu-ray. Finally. M-O-O-N. That spells DVD. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm really excited about that. That comes out September 24th. I am totally going to be there to get that. I am really excited about that. Also, Paramount did announce that Addams Family, which has already been out on Blu-ray, but Addams Family Values is also coming out on Blu-ray, and they're both going to be coming out October 1st. And I'm assuming that's to coincide with the animated Addams Family movie that's coming out in October. Then also we have Doom Annihilation coming out October 1st. October's going to be a pretty big day. And then for those of you like me that bought the first 3 Rambo movies in 4K on Black Friday for like $7 a piece, but the 4th one, nowhere to be found, is finally been announced for 4K, and that will be out on September 3rd, finally. I never could understand how they released the first 3 Rambo movies and then left off the 4th. But I'm assuming now they're getting pushed to do it because Rambo 5 is coming out pretty soon. Also, Radioland Murders is coming out on Blu-ray. I think that's the first time that movie's ever been out on Blu-ray, and that'll be out August 13th. The Alienist, which, by the way, let me show you here. The Alienist Season 1 is coming out on September 10th, and if you're wondering how I already have Season 1 of The Alienist, I will let you know in a future video that's coming out later this week. Also, we have Ma, the movie with Octavia Spencer. That has been announced for September 8th. I actually really wanted to see that movie in theaters. It looked kind of creepy. So, and then Into the Badlands Season 3 comes out August 27th. And then the one I'm really, really excited about because finally announced it is Brightburn. And I actually did a review for this a couple months ago. They finally announced that for August 20th. I'm all over that. I love that movie. It's coming out in 4K. I'm in. So that is it for what's coming out this week, next week, and what was announced and sales. So let me show you what I did pick up last week, because I did pick up a few titles last week. Let's see. First off, I did pick up the Steelbook 4K version of Pet Sematary. I kind of told you I was going to get this. I got the first one, 4K Steelbook. That was a Mondo Steelbook. So, of course, I had to pick up this one, and this one's just kind of awesome. It just looks, I love the red and the blue one. It's just absolutely awesome. Just amazing. So I picked that up. I did get one other Steelbook last week. I was pretty stoked about it. I did pick up the Mothra, the Mill Creek's Mothra. This, I got to show you this. Forget this. This is awesome. This Steelbook's really cool because it comes like this, but it has a slip cover. So you pull this off. And it's just awesome how they did this. And the slip cover's got its own stuff on there. It's absolutely cool. Look at the back of this thing. Look at the artwork on the back of this thing. This is just absolutely amazing. I mean, they did a really good job. Even the inside of it looks really, really cool. I mean, they did Mill Creek did an outstanding job. It's one of the coolest Steelbooks I've seen in a long time. I got to give them credit. They really pulled out all the punches on this. And for a really good movie, because I've always been a big fan of Mothra. So I got that one. And then I did get, and I've been telling you this all along because I pre-ordered them a long time ago, and I did get Picasso Trigger, and I did get Savage Beast. But I started watching Savage Beast last night. Oh, man, 2 more Andy Sedaris. Love it, love it, love it. These 2 movies are so awesome. Like I said, I started watching this last night. I was just like, oh, yeah. The print looks really good compared to the DVD version I have of this movie. Wow, they really cleaned this up. It looks really, really good. I haven't watched this one yet because I want to watch it with my wife. Because I want my wife to see this one because I really like this one because of the actor's name is named Rodrigo. He's an awesome actor. He's in most of the movies they have, and he's really good in this one, so I wanted to see it. But I really like these movies. I'm totally stoked to get these. Part of my Andy Sedaris collection. So that's 2 more down. There's 12 total in this series. So that gives me, what, 8 more to go still. I know they just announced 2 more recently, so just keep them coming, Mill Creek. And then the last 2 I got was actually part of an Arrow order that I did. So Arrow UK had a big sale a couple weeks ago, and it was like basically since you buy one, get one free. The cool thing is they were selling these things for 20 bucks, so it was literally 10 bucks a pop. So I picked up 2 movies, and one of them I picked up because my dad used to talk about this movie all the time when he was still alive. And he always talked about it. I always wanted to see it. I never did, and I never watched it. So I finally just went, fine, I'm going to get it. Caligula. I have never seen this movie. Yes, I know about this movie, and I know some of what it's about, but I know about the character it's about, but I've never actually seen this movie. So I finally picked it up. The only thing about the UK releases, sometimes they're region coded. This is region coded B. I do have a region free player, so I can play it, but I finally pulled the trigger and got it. I think my dad probably smiling down on me because he always wanted me to watch this movie. So I picked up Caligula. And the other one I got, and this is a recent release I really wanted to see because it sounded really interesting. That was called Trapped Alive. I actually did watch this yesterday. I actually really liked it. I thought it was actually a really cool flick. Kind of cheesy. It was originally filmed in '88, but it didn't go to theaters until '93 because there was some legal problems with it. But I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. There's a kind of a subplot in this movie that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it doesn't need to really be there. Like, there's one character, like, she's there at the beginning of the movie, and then she pops up at the end. You're kind of like, well, why did they even do that? They didn't really do this, but I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really cool. I liked the premise of it, so I definitely enjoyed it. So, Trapped Alive, which used to be called, what was it called? Trapped. So they just changed it to Trapped Alive when they issued it out. So that is it. That's what I picked up last week, and that's it for my videos. Be on the lookout for this week. I do have a pickups video because I did go to the flea market and I did some thrift shopping on Saturday, and I got some amazing stuff. So be on the lookout for that video. Also, I did go see Crawl this weekend, which I'm going to be doing a review on that because Crawl was awesome. So I'll be doing a review on that, so look for those reviews. Also, I am working on the Steelbook. Sorry I didn't get to it last week. Really lost track of time really quick. So I'll be doing another Steelbook update to get through my Steelbook stuff like that. So thank you guys all for watching. You guys rock. Leave me some comments down below. Any of these movies you're interested in picking up, or like anything that I announced coming out that you're going to be picking up. Are you picking up Shazam? Also, if you enjoyed the video, click the like button, and also click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos by me, Big D. Interesting side note. I want your guys' thoughts on this. Okay, so most people, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from where I'm here, but I've always been really overweight. all my life. Since I was a little kid, I've always been overweight. And at one point, I weighed over 400 pounds. And I can't believe I'm saying this on here because I don't really admit this to a lot of people. This is actually really hard for me to say. But after I had all these medical problems, which I told you guys I had some medical problems a while back, I've lost a lot of weight. I'm actually down below 300 pounds now. I'm almost at 290 now. I've lost a lot of weight. So the moniker Big D came from high school. When I was in high school, I was walking around, you know, people just, even though my real name is Don, you know, everybody just called me Big D. I was a big guy, Big D. It was my name. I walked around, everybody knew me as Big D. Even at graduation, people were chanting Big D. So I've always been known as that. So I kind of go with the thing there. Should I change? When I'm really losing a lot of weight. I'm actually, none of my clothes fit me anymore. I'm swimming and stuff now, and I have to lose more weight because of what's going on with me. So do I change my name or do I keep it? You know, I'm not really sure. Now, I'm a big bone guy, but any thoughts down there? Should I keep it? Should I not keep it? Out of curiosity, what do you guys think? But again, thank you guys all for watching this video. Everybody take care out there. You guys are all awesome. I made it to 150. Thank you guys so much. It's so awesome. I can't believe I have 150 subscribers now. That's incredible. I want to keep it going. My next goal is 200. And, also I'm going to be hitting my 3-year mark, on July 26th, which is obviously my birthday. It's my season 3 starts then. So I'll be doing this for 2 full years, starting my 3rd year on that day. So I'll be making a few changes to a couple of my channel, doing things a little bit different. I like to do things differently about once a year, change things up a little bit. So be on the lookout for that. But again, thank you guys all for watching. You rock. Everybody take care. Always remember to keep hunting because you never know what you're going to find. And as always, live, love, and prosper.